Welcome to today's video. In this video, I'm taking you on a tour of some of the floor plans that are offered at Saguaro Reserve, which is a Mattamy Homes build site in Northwest Tucson in an area called Dove Mountain. Now, in this tour, we're going to be covering two of their floor plans, and one of these floor plans is one of my all-time favorites. So you're definitely going to want to stay tuned for that. I'm also going to share what the current incentives are, which are saving people tens of thousands of dollars. And honestly, they're getting some of the most incredible rates that I've seen in today's market. So if you're looking for some options in Northwest Tucson, this is definitely a video for you. If you're looking at Marana, Dove Mountain, stay tuned because we're going to cover some really important info. Without any further delay, let's jump in. If this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything that there is to know about lifestyle, real estate, and new builds in Tucson and the surrounding areas, then you've definitely come to the right place. Make sure you hit that subscribe button to stay tuned in and tap the bell for notifications so you can be the very first to learn everything that you want to know. All right, so as we get acclimated here, these are the two floor plans we're going to take a look at today. One of them is the copper floor plan, and the other one is called the Oxford. Now, Mattamy Homes in particular is a Canadian-based company, and it's all privately owned. And at this particular subdivision, they are offering 14 different floor plans. So lots to explore. And in this video, I'm going to take you on a personal tour of two, starting with one of the smallest. And because of that, it's probably one of the most efficient, and it's going to cater to those who are really embracing the sense of downsizing and also maybe looking for a little bit more affordability if they don't really require that much additional space. So without any further delay, let's go take a look in the copper floor plan right behind me. Welcome into the copper floor plan. Now, Mattamy Homes is one of my favorite models to tour. And you're probably gonna see why just as we walk through this house, because there's just so much attention to detail. Now, disclaimer, the house that you end up buying almost certainly is not going to have all of the board and batten and all of the little items. It could at some point, but a lot of these touches are touches that are done exclusively for their model to really showcase what the home can be. So just keep that in mind, and I'll do my best to kind of point that out as we kind of navigate around this floor plan. This floor plan is just over 1,800 square feet. And as soon as you walk in, you've got this great kind of entry hallway, split bedroom, split area. You've got a huge common area as you come in. You follow that entry hallway straight into this great living room area. If I was shopping for a house and I was looking at different options, having a house with a very open common area or kitchen, dining room, living room like this is absolutely a necessity. And the cool thing about this floor plan, one of my favorites, if you've watched enough of my videos, you know that I am a big supporter of ceiling height. And as you can see, you have quite a bit. In this great room in the living room, it jumps up to 12-foot ceilings, and you've got 10-foot ceilings everywhere else. Through that hallway, you got a nice, beautiful 8-foot door with some glass that kind of give it that natural view. As you look out, you can actually see some pretty amazing mountains as you look through that front door. It almost looks like a picture. But tons and tons of natural light. As you can see, Mattamy really decks out their model homes. I personally appreciate that because if I'm a buyer and I'm shopping for a new build, I want to see what this house could be, because I might have a vision in my head, but until I can actually see it, it's much easier. They went all out with board and batten and all sorts of shiplap. They're accented all the walls. This model is decked out. And I love all of the natural light in here. I actually noticed something unique, that this has a bit of a texture to it. They went with this gray contrasting countertops with these white shaker cabinets, brushed golds, holes. Very cool, very cool. I like the style of this kitchen a lot. And they've got the kind of classic farm style sink. You can see those golds, brushed gold touches they carried through this house. And this is a great feeling common area space. From the countertops, there is a little bit of a texture to this too, which is kind of cool. Probably can't tell, but it has a little bit of a texture. It's not smooth. It's kind of a matte finish as well. So another unique touch. And with Mattamy, they'll have a lot of different options that you can choose from. And stay tuned, because we're going to tour one of my all-time favorite models of homes, of new builds that I've seen in Tucson. And I'll share with you a little bit about why I think it's one of my favorites, why it's really something that I think that you should consider if you're looking for something around 3,000 square feet. But for this house, the copper, 1,800 square feet, it's really a functional space, 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom. I'm gonna take you into the primary bedroom now. Let's take a peek in here. So again, they've just decked this model out. Board and batten on the back wall there. This primary, excuse me, call them a primary bedroom now. They're always changing the lingo. Got your primary bathroom in here, big, tall, super shower. Check out this tile too. A little bit of blue in there, accenting the gray. Got kind of a, man, they've got 3 different tiles in here. So they got a subway. They've got this accented tile with these blue kind of like broken, shattered look a little bit. And then they have this like marble square floor. Very, very cool. Let me know in the comments, is this style something you like? Got the rain head up there. Dual vanities. Same type of stone that's in the kitchen. Got those gold touches throughout. For an 1,815 square foot floor plan, you wouldn't expect a massive walk-in closet. You have an ample sized walk-in closet. Actually, the house that I live in is about 1,700 square feet, and the closet is a little bit smaller than this. I would say it's similar proportion to what we're seeing here. Water closet in there. Got this storage in here. The 8-foot doors do a lot for a house. Anytime you have an option to do 8-foot doors, always do 8-foot doors. Always do 8-foot doors, because they draw your eye up. Even if you have 9-foot ceilings like it is in here, it's just gonna draw your eye up. It gives it that elegance, gives it that sophistication. And so that's a rule of thumb. There you go, you've heard it from me. If you get an option to do 8-foot doors, you gotta go for it. Take you back towards the front end of the house. So this is not a bedroom, but what's cool is they've outfitted it to be functional like a bedroom. I'm a Murphy bed. So this built-in adds a lot of flexibility into this space. You can tell that if you really only needed 2 bedrooms, 1 bedroom for you and another bedroom for guests, you could still have an office and even a spare bed tucked away in here for that occasional time you need an extra bed. board and batten in the hallway. So as we cruise through towards the front of the house again, you've got the second bathroom. Different type of countertop in here. This is more like a, what is that, Calcutta type of quartz, something like that. Here's a look at the tile work. Kind of simple in here, but they carried that gold finish, gold fixture through. Pretty cool. And then here is the second bedroom. What do you think of that paint? All the way over. You digging that? That's unique. I haven't seen that. It's funny walking through some of these models because the style is very different with a Mattamy home. I like it. I like that it's unique, from the paint that they've done to the colors on some of the accents. They loaded up with these accented board and batten walls. It is kind of cool that they've oriented these tiles in this direction, and that kind of accents with these walls being accented as well. So then over here, you have your laundry room. Again, you can't go plain Jane. You got to load these models up. So they've got everything hung. This is just paint, so pretty simple to do. This would be a very simple laundry room to emulate. This is standard builder grade shelving here too, so that's almost certainly pretty much a reflection of what would be included. Now this, welcome to your yoga studio. Yoga, workout. Look at, we've got, the cat has the right idea. See that? Getting in touch with your Zen. So you've got a lot of space in this house. For 1,800 square feet, 2 very functional bedrooms that are on opposite sides of the house. You've got an office that kind of flexes as an additional bedroom if you wanted to, because you can put a Murphy bed and some sort of a built-in there. You also have room for another office or a gym, reading room, arts and crafts room, whatever your heart's desire is. And overall, this copper floor plan is super, super functional. If you're looking for something that is not huge, you're really trying to embrace downsizing, or you want to get into a Mattamy home and you want to be in Dove Mountain and you're looking for some of the most affordable options, this could absolutely be an incredible option for you. Stay tuned, because I am going to tour you through personally one of my favorite new build models and floor plans coming up next. And also I'm going to share with you some of the incentives that this builder is offering. So stay tuned for that, because we're gonna dive into that here very shortly. If you're not familiar with Dove Mountain, I'll bring you up to speed. Dove Mountain is located in Marana, which is a suburb of Tucson, and it is known for its resort style community living. It is home to the Ritz-Carlton and some of the most exclusive residences in all of Southern Arizona. Now, there are several builders that are actively building in this Dove Mountain area, and Mattamy is one of those builders. Dove Mountain is home to 81 holes of championship golf, miles and miles and miles of walking paths. You can tell there is absolutely stunning natural desert to explore. You've got all sorts of different styles of homes, ranging in different sizes, different price ranges. And so you really have a little bit for everyone in here, whether you're looking for more of a retirement style community, which they have, or whether you're looking for more of a vibrant, friendly environment where you've got more of a community, tight-knit community feel, accommodations for younger ages. They've got everything that you want. and it's continuing to expand. So Dove Mountain is definitely a favorite amongst buyers looking for that resort style, amenity rich location that really provides a diversity in terms of what type of homes they offer and what type of people you know, are buying in the area. So I do think that it should be at the top of the list. Welcome to the Oxford floor plan, and this is a very, very cool floor plan. One of my personal favorites. If you've watched any of my videos, I've been working in real estate full-time for over 15 years. And in that time, I've toured thousands of homes. And many of those homes are new builds. And this particular floor plan is one of my favorites. No joke, every time I come out here, I think, wow, maybe I should get my wife out here so that we can seriously consider building one of these. This is almost 2,600 square feet, 2,595, let me see, 2,594 square feet. If you're looking for something around 2,500 to 3,000 square feet, I personally think this is one of the best options that you're gonna find anywhere. Resale, new build, I think they nailed this floor plan. You've got 12-foot ceilings in this room here. You've got 10-foot ceilings where you see the difference right here. So 12-foot here, 10-foot here. Just take a look, just take this in. Now again, this is loaded up, right? So it's got the glass inserts in some of the upper cabinetry there. It's got this cabinetry that most likely is an added extra. It's got the waterfall edge that is most likely extra. It's got the built-in, but for me as a buyer, I would like to see what a home can really be like, because a lot of this stuff can be done after the fact. All that built in, that's not something that I would necessarily have to do right away if I didn't want to. That could very well be duplicated with, you know, after the fact with a general contractor, or if you're feeling DIY, there's plenty of YouTube videos out there on how to make that look awesome. Same thing here with this little buffet. Adding something after the fact to really make that area useful, functional, and to pop would be something that would be pretty darn easy to do. This is actual board and batten, which again, very easy to do, but just all of the little accent pieces, you know, from the drapes that go floor to ceiling, really draw your eye up. You get a glimpse into the primary bedroom back there. We're gonna head back there because you can see a bit of an accented wall there. But yeah, this floor plan definitely is, I think, one of the most functional in that 2,500 to 3,000 square foot range. It's got a big island. Those stools are spaced very comfortably, and it's got some nice granite here. Plenty of storage. I mean, I even like this color cabinetry. I don't know if you can tell, but it's almost like an ashy gray. I don't know if that's the name of it or not, but I do like it. I do like it. Do you prefer this kitchen, or do you prefer the kitchen in the copper floor plan that we toured right beforehand? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious. We should get a little poll going. Here's a look into your pantry, standard builder grade. This is what is going to come standard with the builder. So plenty of space, big pantry. I would guess that this door might be an upgrade. Oftentimes it is. So where should we start? We got the primary bedroom there. Looks like we've got some utility closet. Yeah, we have the laundry room here. And just check out this entry. I think this is where we should start. check out this entry. So in Dove Mountain, you have some spectacular views. And when you opt for a door with glass like that, you can't tell, but as I'm standing in the kitchen looking out this door, you just have an incredible view of the surrounding desert. Now there will be houses across the street from you, but you're gonna see above those houses and you're gonna have saguaros, you're gonna have that natural desert landscape, that mountain. So very cool. You got views in the front, you got views in the back as well. They've accented this little tray ceiling with some, looks like some oak or something like that. Very cool. Again, board and batten, can't go wrong with that. So we'll start here in the front. Looks like we've got 2 bedrooms. Call this bedroom number 1. It's like a queen size bed in here. Kind of a hunter green, sage green on the back wall over some shiplap. And this is all 9-foot ceilings throughout here. So you've got lots of headspace. I'm sorry, 10-foot ceilings, excuse me. So you got 8-foot doors, 10-foot ceilings throughout. Very cool. Good size feeling bedroom. Don't feel cramped at all. 2,594 square feet. Here's a look at the guest bathroom. Yeah, very cool. Simple, elegant, clean. Feels very roomy. I think a lot of that has to do with the heights of the doors. 8-foot doors tend to do that, but also pairing that with a 10-foot ceiling really makes it feel large. Makes it feel like you've got ample space in here. And I'm a tall guy, so that overhead room is important. You've got a walk-in closet off of this bedroom. Nice. They do have some incredible incentives as well, so I'm going to share that with you in this video. Those incentives are always changing, so if you want an update on the incentives, just comment incentives and I will be happy to give you an updated look at it. Here's a look at a pretty flexible space. This could be an office, could be a den. You could do even kind of a similar Murphy bed setup. Some built-in if you wanted to. I really like that they accented the tray ceiling with that oak. It just gives it a little bit of a pop with that green. Very cool, very cool. This would be a pretty nice office to be able to work from. And I don't know if it's coming through on this video, but this hallway is, I'm gonna guess it's 6.5 to 7 feet. You think I should lay down and measure it? Because I don't have a tape measure, but I do have me, and I know that I'm 6'3". I'm gonna do it because why not? Let's take a look. Hopefully nobody comes in right now. Okay. So I am, all right, so there's that much distance. Whatever that is. Yeah, it's probably close to 6.5, maybe 7 feet. That's the official measurement. If you buy a home with me, I have a built-in ruler. If you've watched enough of my content, you know that this means that it's 8 feet at the tip of my fingers. And what I just did laying on the ground, that is reserved for only the VIP clientele, just for you. So if you need a good measurement taken, I'm your guy. Cool. Cool little stop and drop here. Built in some cabinets. Again, this is an example of what you could do. Almost certainly that's not going to be included, but you do have a nice big coat closet. Store games in here. Could be an overflow pantry. You know, lots and lots of possibilities here. Garage through this door. Probably nothing too exciting in there. Wow. Okay. Lots of extra stuff. I'm not sure that I'm even supposed to be in here. However, this does give you a glimpse into the garage. This garage is massive. I would say that a normal garage probably stops approximately here. And you probably have an additional 15 feet. So could you fit 2 cars tandem right in front of each other on either side? Yes. I don't think you could fit 2 trucks tandem in this size garage. You might be able to. You might be able to. I'm not sure what the official measurement is. I could lay down and measure this 6'3" at a time, and that would be pretty hilarious. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that. We'll see. We'll see. We'll have to see what happens in the rest of this video. But this garage is huge. Got a door to the outside there. All tankless water heaters. Again, I'm not sure that I'm even supposed to be in here. So you guys just got an inside scoop, the insider scoop on Mattamy Homes. So, all right, now we got some more excitement to take a look at. Let's take a look at, this is a half bathroom. Tile floor to ceiling. Again, not gonna be standard, something you can do after the fact. I think one of the things that clients really appreciate about working with us is I'm all for getting the house that has the right bones and floor plan and location, even if it means you're sacrificing temporarily on some of the finishes that you want, because it's a lot easier to add the finishes after the fact than it is to change the location that you didn't really want or the floor plan that wasn't exactly what you wanted. So we come to the table with some incredible general contractors and licensed contractors to be able to provide secondary bids on different things that clients want done. Like we have some clients looking in Vail right now, they're in contract, and we're about to get to that phase where we're gonna start bringing some general contractors in. They want specific walls tiled floor to ceiling. They want some additional built-ins put in similar to this. They want to swap out some lighting. What else are the things that they'd like to do? Oh, landscaping in the backyard. So they were very pleased because we have a great network of local professionals that we've worked with, we've had clients work with, and we could recommend those people to you. Oftentimes they're going to give you preferred pricing because we do plenty of business together as well. So if you need a great network of people here in town, comment below, grab my contact information out of the description. I'll put it on screen right here, but reach out, let's get connected. That's part of the value that we provide clients who decide to work with us. So here it is, the primary suite. King size bed. Love the back wall. It looks like they did something really cool with this. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to capture it. Let's see if I can. They did a matte paint here and like a satin or a gloss there. This is so cool. I don't know why, but I love that they did that. So it's not only the geometric changes, but it's also a texture change as well. Wow, just what a beautiful primary. I'm a fan of black. Obviously, I wear a lot of black. A lot of our brand colors at Enriched Homes have black and white as the main colors. So I just love that contrast, and this knocks it out of the park for sure. with that contrast. Got a barn door here. My guess is gonna be that this doesn't have any doorway or doesn't have a door attached to it or a barn door. This is probably an upgrade as well. So I'm just trying to point out where the upgrades are so you can get a real sense of what this home would include. So you've got split vanities. These are big too. This is probably 72 inches. Should I lay up there? Should I lay up there and measure it? What do you think? I'm not going to. I'm trying to come back to this community, and I'm just laying my body on everything. I don't know that they'll invite me back. So again, they're gonna be standard built-ins in this closet. This closet's big. This is a fairly large primary closet, and they've got these beautiful built-ins. I don't know about you. I'm not like a huge fanatic about closets, but when I see a closet like this, I think to myself, maybe I am a fanatic of closets. This is pretty nice. This is pretty nice. You know, you got all your drawers in here. I don't know, what do you put in there? I guess this would take the place of any type of a dresser or something like that. Shoes maybe, or maybe shoes here. Very cool. Pretty good sized shower. Accented with that black stone. Got the water closet. Plenty of space in this primary. All right, guys, so let's talk a little bit about what incentives are being offered currently. Now, on a spec house that they have, if you're not sure what the difference, when I say spec house means they've already picked the lot, the builder has picked the lot, they've picked the floor plan that's gonna go on that lot, they've picked the interior finishes, and the home is at some phase of construction. They've gone through permitting, they might have broken ground, and so usually it's within 3 to 5 months of being completed. For those homes right now, they're offering 6% of the sales price that go towards your closing costs to buy down your rate. They'll go towards your prepaids like taxes and insurance. So they really go towards eliminating any out-of-pocket expense, or they're gonna go towards buying down your rate. 6% is gonna buy down your rate. Right now, it could be as low as, mid to high 5%. It depends on the loan type. So I can't quote you exactly what that's gonna be, but I can tell you from experience from clients that have just recently bought here that they were able to get a 5.75% interest rate, where right now market rate is around 7.25. So you're talking about 1.5% or so that 6% can take off. Now, in addition to that, on specific homes, they have an additional 2.5%. So not only are you gonna get the 6%, you're also gonna get 2.5% on top, making it 8.5%. That goes a very, very long way to keeping your monthly payment affordable, keeping your out-of-pocket expense to a minimum, giving you a beautiful house like this. And they have 14 different floor plans to choose from here. So if these two floor plans aren't really what you're looking for, make sure you get connected. Grab my contact information out of the description. I'll put it on the screen here. The best ways to get a hold of me are either through text or just scheduling a free Zoom consult so that we can talk face to face. And I can break down exactly what is being offered here today by the time you're watching this, because incentives change all the time. And also, I can give you the insider scoop on what we've recently been able to negotiate for buyers that we're working with this builder and others. So if you're looking for the inside scoop, something that you're not just gonna get from the website, from a Google search, or from ChatGPT, then make sure you grab my contact information. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. That helps me, helps the channel out. Thanks again for watching. And until next time, I hope to see you around the neighborhood.